Well, Angel Reese made a return to the Wintrust Arena last night as the Atlanta Dream took on the Chicago Sky in preseason action and Angel Reese's first preseason game with the Atlanta Dream. And she didn't disappoint. She impressed and she made an immediate impact in her preseason debut with the Atlanta Dream. Now, was a lot of storylines coming into this game. How was the crowd going to receive Angel Reese as she came in to the Wintrust Arena? It was nothing but love. Angel has nothing but the utmost respect for the Chicago Sky fans and the city of Chicago. It's just that they had to part ways. Now she's with the Atlanta Dream, and the WNBA season is about to get underway, and she is making headlines already with her first preseason game with the Atlanta Dream. You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Well, we got to talk about Angel Reese's return to the Wintrust Arena last night as the Atlanta Dream beat the Chicago Sky in their first preseason action, 87-78. And we're going to talk about it right after this. Well, all eyes was on Angel Reese last night as she stepped back into Chicago at the Wintrust Arena as the opposing player and the opposing opponent. Now she's with the Atlanta Dream facing her old team, Chicago Sky, in preseason action. And Angel Reese did not disappoint. Angel Reese has made a quick and immediate impact with her new team. And this version of Angel Reese, she could just play in space. There's no pressure on her because there's a lot of pieces around Angel Reese that fit. They have shooting, they have depth, they have height, they have playmaking ability, they have a stellar point guard in Jordan Canada, they have a shooter in Tahina Pow, and the lethal left-hander Alicia Gray, flamethrower from the outside. Still got Ryan Howard. And last night, they started the game off with Angel Reese, Sakim Kuna, Alicia Gray, Jordan Canada, and Ryan Howard. And Angel Reese fit right in. And what stood out to me is how she really dominated Camila Cardoso on the defensive end. She blocked Camila Cardoso's shot a couple times, a couple rebounds up over, held Camila Cardoso in limited action of 1 of 5 field goals. Angel Reese, she played 13 minutes. She had 8.7 rebounds, 3 steals. She was 2 of 7 from the field and also 4 of 8 from the free throw line. It's some things that she can clean up, but you can see the impact that she has on this Atlanta Dream team. She was taking shots that normally she wouldn't take. She came down in the first quarter. She shot the 3 ball with confidence. Couple moves to the basket, driving from the top of the key. Still a stellar rebounder. Excellent rebounder, still out there dominating the glass. She dominated the glass on the Chicago Sky team that had some size on the floor. We know Camila Cardoso goes 6'7". Angel Reese dominated her. And she just fits in great with this Atlanta Dream team. So Angel Reese spoke after the game, and you can see the excitement that she has on her face being a part of this Atlanta Dream on her new chapter in her life. And Angel Reese spoke candidly. But if you take a deeper look into the box scores where Angel Reese dominated, let's take a look at the box scores. You know, the Atlanta Dream, Angel had 13 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. She had 7 rebounds, 2 assists. She didn't have no turnovers. She had 3 steals. And she had some highly contested shots on Camila Cardoso, making it difficult for her, snatching rebounds over Camila Cardoso. Sika Kuno She had 25 minutes, 11 points. Alicia Gray in 10 minutes, she had 5 points. Jordan Canada 11 minutes, 2 points. But she did have 4 assists, and then Ryan Howard in 12 minutes, she had 9 points. But then the other draft pick coming off the bench, Medina Oka, man, she had 14 points. She had a double-double with 11 rebounds in 23 minutes of action. Tahina Powell, 24 minutes, 13 points. Now, this team is deep because when they went to the bench, there was no drop-off. And then you look at the starters with the Chicago Sky. The Chicago Sky still got holes to fill. Rakia Jackson, 22 minutes, 9 points, 2 of 10 from the field. Camila Cardosa, 10 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field. Rachel Banham, 18 minutes, 9 points, 3 or 4 from the field. And J.C. Sheldon, 17 with 2 points. And Alicia Kabali, 2 points in 15 minutes. Now, I know they didn't have Skylar Diggins or Azarae Stevens, and also Dejanay Carrington is still hurt and recovering. But Haley Van Lith came off the bench with 5 points in 24 minutes. I just think this Chicago Sky team, Tyler Marsh I don't think Tyler Marsh is a good of a coach as we thought he would be, even with this new roster. I know it's the first preseason game, but you got holes to fill. But Angel Reese feels more comfortable with this Atlanta Dream team, and you can see it. You can see the joy that she has back to playing basketball in a safe space environment. And I just think she made an immediate impact last night with the Atlanta Dream. Now, also, we're not worried about these Caitlin Clark goofies that are now coming out making videos about Angel Reese struggling, 27% from the field. Let's keep that same energy when y'all's girl Caitlin Clark first preseason game struggled from the field as well. She was 2 of 8 from the field. So the goofies like Mick Talk Sports out there, putting headlines with the emphasizing on her field goal percentage, talking about, oh, she can't make layups. She's still struggling with layups. I don't think she's gonna never get it. He's a goofy. But we're gonna keep it positive. Angel Reese has an immediate impact. Now let's take a listen to what Angel Reese had to say after the game, and you can see the excitement on her face. Let's take a listen to Angel Reese.
So that's what we, primarily did today. And as I said, Angel just had a huge impact. She was willing to shoot the three. She drove. She got offensive rebounds. I mean, she was, I don't know how many steals she got, but she had several steals and three. Yeah.
Deals.
Okay, now I know. Now I know how many. And deflections. I mean, she was making all kinds of defensive plays. She was on the boards. Just, a great start for her as she kind of gets accustomed to, our style of play. But she's been doing great.
Can't hear what they're asking.
Just being grateful for my opportunities that I did have here in my first 2 years. A lot of positives, and fans came out and showed a lot of support for both teams. So I'm really happy and grateful, and happy to be here with Atlanta now. I didn't feel new. Everybody keeps asking me how I feel, but
She loves it.
we've been practicing, for a week and a half, and it feels like a month. It was like 2 months, and it's been super seamless. I think everybody can see an easy adjustment for me because I think my teammates and my coaches put a lot of confidence into me, and they want me to take the shots that sometimes I'm not confident maybe to take, but I was able to come out tonight and take shots that I was not comfortable taking, and they still patted me on the back for it and still uplifted me in ways that I probably didn't have before. So I'm just really grateful for all of them.
Ask whose idea was the shirts for Ryan.
We came in the locker room and they were on our chairs. So yeah, it was there.
Good, Megan. Megan, go ahead.
Hey y'all, it's Meg Hall with USA Today. Good to see you, pal. Good to see you, Angel. I couldn't help but notice that you both keep smiling so much and you're making these kind of little faces. So I wanted to know, one, what's behind the smiles? And two, I know it's preseason, but how do you evaluate yourselves as players? Like, what are some of the key takeaways? And this question's for both of you. Some of the key takeaways that you use to kind of continue and move through the preseason.
Well, my smile is I'm a part of the Atlanta Dream, and we just got to win, and I'm just really happy to be here. And for the preseason games, I mean, you obviously want to win, but you also want to find ways to continue to get better. We emphasize that on every day, being the best at getting better. And I think we just hone on that a lot. And even just the small things when we do make mistakes, and we're just trying to figure out how to get through those in these little spans of games, because we literally play in 10 days almost, 12 days. So just trying to figure it out in this short amount of time.
Now, you heard what Angel Reese had to say, man. And you can see that she's ecstatic. You can see the smile on her face. You can see the joy that she has being a part of the Atlanta Dream. And that coach instills confidence in her. And that coach got her back. And she's very excited because the things that the coach said about her, she was smiling. And that's why the reporter asked her, why is the smile on your face? Angel is excited, man. This is basketball. We're going to talk basketball. And I just think Angel Reese with this Atlanta Dream team, it's a great fit. And as far as the Atlanta Dream as a whole, this is going to be a scary team because they have bench production. They have a full team. They don't have no drop off when Angel Reese goes to the bench. This team can hold afloat. Angel Reese is just an extra added bonus to get you over the hump. And we still see that she can be dominant on the defensive end. She dominated Camila Cardoso. You can't cut and slice and dice that any way you want, but she outplayed Camila Cardoso in the limited minutes. And as far as the Chicago Sky team, man, they got some holes they got to fill, man. They got some work they got to do. But as far as Atlanta, they came out hot. The Chicago Sky really never challenged them. They took out the starters and the bench held serve. And this Atlanta Dream team is going to be scary. And Angel Reese has made an immediate impact. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh, yeah, just in case I forgot. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.